Cedar Point in America have announced a new, exciting and quite unique roller coaster coming to the park for their 2025 season. But could you be forgiven for thinking that you might have seen this coaster before somewhere? Cedar Point have announced the coming of Siren's Curse, the new Vekoma Tilt coaster, for the 2025 season to their park. But that's a really quick turnaround time. In less than a year they're going to build an entire roller coaster. Now, it could be that they've just ploughed a lot of money into it, or it could be that this roller coaster already existed. The Vekoma Tilt Rollercoaster system is a very unique lift and tilt drop system, and there's only one other roller coaster like it in existence in the world. Now, I know what you're saying. It's something to distract us while we wait for Top Thrill 2. And it's quite likely that Siren's Curse will open before Top Thrill 2. We're still waiting, Cedar Point. Anyway, back to Siren's Curse. So, this brand new unique roller coaster that we're all having that niggling deja vu feeling about. But why? I don't normally cover American theme parks because I haven't been to any. But there is a link between Siren's Curse at Cedar Point and European theme parks. And it's that link that provides the explanation, possibly, as to how Cedar Point are able to build this new coaster and get it open as quickly as they're predicting. The design for this new and exciting roller coaster has existed since 2002. And as I've said, there is another version of it out in the world somewhere. And I can't actually quite remember where it is. But that's not important right now. But the one at Cedar Point was actually not planned to go at Cedar Point. Back in 2022, my fellow theme park enthusiast, Theme Park Worldwide, broke the news that Energy Landia in Poland were planning to build and open another new and unique roller coaster in 2023.
There really is no stopping Energy Landia in Poland. Ever since the park first opened back in 2013, every year they've invested in new rides, roller coasters and themed areas. Well, over the past few days, there's been some information revealed about yet another new roller coaster set to open at Energy Landia.
Further information came out, and what they were planning was a Vekoma Tilt coaster. Now that was no surprise. Energy Landia's relationship with Vekoma is obvious. A large percentage of the roller coasters that they have at the park are Vekoma manufactured. So what happened to it? I guess to fully understand what's going on here, we need to understand a little bit of the backstory to Energy Landia. Obviously, in the early part of its life, it went through quite a rapid expansion program, opening new and exciting roller coasters like Zadra and Hyperion, and of course the new area Sweet Valley, and let's not forget that amazing Vekoma launch coaster, Abyssus. Now this was all being funded by money from the EU, which meant they were able to invest in all these brand new expensive roller coasters. However, that funding was withdrawn, leaving them with very little money to continue with the funding of the new builds. And while Sweet Valley was already being built and the park decided that that was the priority as a family area, what it did mean is that sadly the Vekoma Tilt coaster that they'd ordered had to be cancelled. Now we all know that roller coasters are ordered and then manufactured and then brought to site to be constructed. So it is quite likely that the Vekoma Tilt coaster was actually already manufactured, ready to go to Energy Landia before they pulled the plug. In a very similar scenario to Sick at Flamingo Land. That roller coaster, which was ordered for, I believe, a park in Brazil, was never actually constructed and sat in storage until Flamingo Land stepped in and purchased the coaster and obviously built and are now running it. So it would seem that this is the very quick way that Cedar Point are able to construct this brand new and unique Vekoma Tilt coaster. It's likely that it was already manufactured and probably sitting in the warehouse at Vekoma. On a side note, I can't help but feel that this is a little bit of a distraction from the, shall we call it a catastrophe, of Top Thrill 2. Because we still don't have a definite reopening date for Top Thrill 2. So opening a new coaster would of course help to soften that blow just a little bit. What will be interesting to see is that the park is now pitting Zamperla, who are responsible for the Top Thrill 2 refurbishment and reopening, against Vekoma, who will be manufacturing and building the new Vekoma Tilt coaster. Which manufacturer will finish first? My money's on Vekoma. I'm not even sure Top Thrill 2 is ever going to reopen. Not until at least 2030. Anyway, that's it for me. That's why you may well have seen Siren's Curse somewhere before. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it a little bit informative, at least a little bit entertaining. And I'll hope to see you in a video very soon. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.